Last night I fucked around and took an edible. Last night I fucked around and took an edible. Now I can't do shit, stuck to the couch. Ooh, brother got cotton mouth, no goddamn juice in the house. Ooh, oh, these edibles got me higher, high as fuck, dragging my nuts. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I'm really enjoying these reels, this new content creation. I'm really enjoying it. I really am. It's awesome. But anyway, welcome to another edition of the Lamont's Gym and Custom Knives Show, the number 3 podcast. That is part of my daily ritual now. Getting up in the morning, going to the bathroom, take care of a little business. 30 minutes, I'm watching reels, man, watching this new beautiful content creation. Whoever come up with this AI 70s, 80s music thing, it's just brilliant, just brilliant. In case you don't know, in case you didn't get it, and I know, people who watch me get it, but that's a AI generated song. And I want to say I don't know whose voice they're using, but it means something to me because about 3-4 years ago, my wife and my mother-in-law they were doing the edible gummies, the THC type gummies, and my wife, I've seen her plenty of times talking to seagulls, talking to birds. I mean, incredible, incredible, man. My mother-in-law, she did the gummies and the little what is it, THC cigarettes, hemp cigarettes. She fell and destroyed a family heirloom grandfather clock. Just fell in and broke everywhere, glass was everywhere. Her husband, he was alive at the time. He just went in and looked at her and just walked off. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, this content creation that's happening now is far different, in my opinion, from when COVID hit. All we had to do was sit down and look at a phone, and you had these guys doing pranks in Walmart, doing pranks in parking lots, and just going around just doing stupid pranks everywhere. Listen, that was good content. It kept our attention from the news and all the bad things that were going on back then. But the content creation now, in my opinion, is impeccable. Like I said, the AI generated music themes. Some people have went a little bit too far, and it's a little bit stupid, but it's one of them. Do you ever get tired of being a bitch ass nigga, a hoe ass nigga, a weak ass nigga? I love that. I love that. That's the first one I heard, to be honest with you. Wasting crap everywhere. That's the first one I heard. And then heard a few more, and then I heard this edible thing. It's wonderful. Check them out if you got Instagram or if you got Facebook. Look at the reels. You'll see a lot of that. But y'all, it's one thing when it comes to this new age content creation, and one of my loves, I love to get on Instagram in the morning. You have a lot of Instagram models, modeling clothes, bathing suits, etc. And I really enjoy it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a man. I love the sex appeal, of these women. But this got me to thinking. I was on Facebook, not expecting to look at reels or nothing like that. I got multiple accounts, and I just wanted to check one of my accounts. It's kind of tied into my business account. And I saw my oldest daughter and my granddaughter, they wasn't doing anything crazy. My granddaughter was singing a song, and my daughter was just showing a picture, and it got me to thinking. As much as I enjoy these young ladies modeling their clothes, doing their thing, you got pedophiles out there. You got pedophiles and creeps and just crazy folks that'll look at these beautiful women and think otherwise, think something nasty, think something dirty. And I was like, God Almighty, please don't put me in that category, because I don't look at these women, and say, "Ooh, I gotta get some of that." She fine. I gotta find her. That's the furthest thing from my mind. And this came up when I saw my daughter, and my granddaughter. I'm like, dude, you got pedophiles, you got creeps looking at these beautiful women. And listen, these women just taking pictures and modeling, and I guess in their eyes, in their mind, they just doing something innocent. It's gonna get attention. It's gonna get eyeballs. But you got some creeps out there. There was an Instagram model from the 20 teens, like right 2018, 2019, beautiful woman out of Dallas, and I think some stalker tracked her down and murdered her. And that would be my concern when it comes to these women. I'm pretty sure the majority, has either husbands, boyfriends that's helping them out, filming them, etc. But I hope the protection is there for these young women, because you're gonna have these dirty-minded creeps that's gonna think that that's gonna become obsessed. You know what I'm saying? And I saw my daughter, my granddaughter, and listen, yeah, it meant a little bit more to me because this is my daughter, my granddaughter. So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't want some creep, seeing this, and thinking they're gonna do something bad to my babies. Just like I wouldn't want somebody to see these beautiful women, whether I know them or not. They could be in Africa for all I care. I don't want some creep tracking them down to do something bad to them. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my biggest concern when it comes to this type of content creation. I've been, well, if you go back, to the early 2000s, mid 2000s, when it comes to, I don't think they call it content creation then. It was just internet fuckery, I guess you could say. You saw a lot of things that was very risque, very, and a lot of those individuals I still follow to this day. They have grown up, they have become young women. Some of the ones that were young women then are now older women, and they just don't go that route anymore. They're more mature. But my point to that is, I'm a man, and I see a beautiful woman, it's modeling some tight clothes. I'm gonna be like, yeah, she's nice. She's a dime piece, and that's it. Nothing else to be said. But you got some people in their mind, some men, who be like, oh, I gotta get some of that. I gotta find that hoe. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. These are the dangerous individuals. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel nasty sometimes when I see very young girls. I'm like, I can't watch that. I have to turn it. I have to go to the next, video or whatever, the next reel, because I feel nasty. I mean, I'm sorry. There's a limit. Damn it, there's a limit. And a lot of people say, well, she 18, she 21, she fat. Ain't knowing. I ain't. My daughter damn near 30. And I can't look at nobody that's in that age range. I just can't. I'm sorry. I got values. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I just can't do it, not me. But content creation in a whole, when it comes to Instagram, Twitter or X, Facebook and the Reels, YouTube, Rumble, I think it's awesome. I really do. It's when you get to the TikToks that everything's more politically motivated. And in my opinion, that's not the reason I don't have TikTok. I just don't. Listen, a lot of people love TikTok. A lot of people bring value to themselves via TikTok. God bless you. Not me. I can't do it. Won't do it. I'm happy with what I do on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter. Um, I'm happy what I do there. I'm happy to get my content there. Instagram. I don't need anything else. Anything else will be outside of my comfort zone. Um, so, but you know, you have a lot of this AI stuff now. That's taking the place of your models. And listen, I got a keen eye. I told you in plenty of podcasts, I was a former FBI agent, not Federal Bureau of Investigations, but female body inspector. And I can tell an AI generated photo, man. I don't care if you put an 80-year-old woman's face on it or 18-year-old girl's face on it. I can tell AI generated stuff. You can't get 99.9% chance you can't get it past me. And I don't care to see it. I really don't care to see any female in a bikini under the age of 30. I just don't. I don't care to see it. And I don't say, well, man, what's wrong with you? You crazy? She 30 years old. She fine. You know, whatever. I got a 30-year-old daughter. I wouldn't want no other Negro, man, period, looking at my 30-year-old, unless he plan on putting a ring on the finger. That's just the way I feel about it. Sorry, not sorry. That's who I am and what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, this content creation thing is a beautiful thing, and I hope it keeps evolving. I'm gonna end with some funny stuff. Now, that's plenty funny when it comes to content creation, and a whole bunch of it, you know, is people collaborating videos from Ring cameras, from public photos at Walmart and places like this. People falling, you know, running into stuff. That's a lot of that creation there. But to me, one of the funniest things is these kids at these restaurants. You know, the store closed at 10 o'clock. It's 9:58. Can I order? And the person that's cooking the food be like, damn, you know, fuck. And it got me to thinking, you know, when I worked at Popeyes back in mid 90s, we were like that. You know, on Fridays and Saturday nights, you know, it is what it is. We ain't getting up out there at 1 o'clock anyway. Okay, that is what it is. But on Monday through Thursday, you know, hey, we're getting up out of here. I think Popeyes closed at 11 o'clock. So yeah, we're getting up out here at 12 o'clock. You know, 11:30, 12 o'clock, whatever. It's gonna be an easy cleanup. You know, easy getting this place together, and we're getting up out of here. But it was every so often somebody coming in at 9:55. Can I get a 12-piece special? Some biscuits and some Cajun rice? You're like, God damn it, motherfucker. So my top two, the little black girl with braces, she's at some type of burger joint. Her manager, bright skinned dude behind her, somebody comes in and order. That motherfucker like, and so she just can't stop herself. She's busted out laughing. That's probably my number two. You know, if you get on Instagram, in Reels, you'll see these lists. They got 1 through 10, you know, etc. But my favorite two are the little black girl at the register. She just can't stop herself from laughing. Then the pizza joint. The pizza joint, where, you know, guy comes in. It's probably my favorite. Guy comes in, you know, he's ordered. Can I get some cheesy pizzas or whatever? The guy at the register's laughing. And the guy in the back is like, fuck! Damn it! And then whoever ordered and said, can I get some Papa Bites? Or I'm like, man, this is brilliant. It's nothing original, but it's brilliant. Because like I said, we did this back in the 90s, man. Hell, they probably did it back in the 80s, you know, with fast food. So it's nothing original. These kids done brought it to light through social media, and it's funny. It's funny as hell to me. But yeah, you take those and you take the AI generated songs and all that. I'm really enjoying social media. I actually created a couple of funny pages on my Instagram, just going through reels and seeing these funny little videos, whatever, and putting them in my collection because I don't ever want to let these go. Listen, there's quite a few more out there. I don't have time to get off into all of them now, but yeah, enjoy social media, y'all. And I'm talking about the funny part of social media. Enjoy me. I hope you enjoy me and my content. Um, I try to bring you, some good content. People who take the time out to listen to my black butt. You know, you, God bless you. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, and I appreciate you. I love you more than you ever know. As always, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, you keep him first, and I'll see you next time.